Hello, my lovely viewers, and welcome. I am Kira, a romantic ace, and I have the hiccups. And welcome to night two, which will be our last night of Cute Demon Crashers. What I'm going to stream after this, I have no idea, but if you haven't joined me before, welcome. I drink and I cuss. If you want to play the drinking game along with me, the rules are right here underneath the player over at twitch.tv/aromanticace for those of you watching the VOD. Told you I have the hiccups. I myself have a non-inebriating beverage of which I'll be partaking tonight because I feel like alcohol and hiccups don't necessarily go well together. But I will still be drinking each time that one of our general drinking rules becomes appropriate. This particular game is geared for 18 plus only. I do have the 18 plus filter on, and I also have, my own filters that I put up when we get to the point where their filter doesn't quite cut it for Twitch. However, if you're below the age of consent in your country, I am legally obligated to tell you this is probably not the particular stream for you because of the content, even though, it's really no worse than watching people get mutilated on like Tomb Raider or something, but whatever, it's sex. And also, if you did not see my previous stream, so we are Claire. We are a college student who is home for spring break, but our entire family, our brother and our two parents are off doing other things, so we're left home alone and we're kind of lonely, etc., etc., and it does a little setup for you. I have so far done 2 of the endings. So the 2 endings that I have done are the lover's ending for Aki and the lover's ending for Kale. I'm going to be doing 2 more tonight, but they might not be the 2 that you're expecting because this is a romantic ace. This is not necessarily, necessarily an allosexual channel. So, with that, let's get started as Claire. So we're going to start a new game. I'm going to turn on my audio. Turn on my audio. Da, da, da. So, again, this is where I am legally obligated to tell you you should not be here unless you're below the age of consent. This game contains explicit sexual images. We recommend it for audiences over 18 years old, which is the age of consent in my country. You'll have the choice to censor the naughty bits in game if you'd like. This game is about consent, which is why I like it, and feeling safe and intimacy, so you can stop the sexy times at different points or keep going. There is also a stop button that appears up here in this part of the screen, even when there's not an explicit option to stop. If you'd still like to play this game, but don't want to see any intimate scenes or nudity, even censored, you can pick a no-sex ending. There will be no 18 plus visual content before that point. And there's nothing in terms of, vocabulary or anything either. It's like, it's contextual stuff, nothing that you would probably see outside of like a PG-13. So, with that, what's your name? We're gonna go with the default option, which is Claire. Enter. There we go. So we're just in our little panda t-shirt, laying in bed, at home on spring break. I feel a pleasant shudder throughout my body. The phone on my nightstand vibrates, ruining the moment. Whichever moment that was, you can fill that in yourselves. I let out a groan, but roll over anyway. Using my clean hand, I grab the device and read the display. I'm sure we weren't doing anything untoward with the other hand. It's fine. So Kelsey says, I'm having an awesome time with my boyfriend. We just arrived in Mexico. So romantic. Chelsea says, OMG, jelly. Well, I'm going to a party this weekend and gonna snag myself a hottie less than 3. I know it's a heart emoji. I know. It's okay. Elsie says, guess who's celebrating their 2-week anniversary with her girlfriend? This one. Woo! Elsie's very excited, and like, I mean, I don't know. What's your track record, Elsie? Do you like? Is this a? I guess this is a big deal for you, so that's cool. Usually, I'd be happy for them, but for some reason, reading the friend chat is depressing. I sigh and lay back on the bed, pushing away the trashy romance book I read earlier. Okay, as a romance writer, I'm gonna take issue with the term trashy romance book because if your romance novel is young enough to vote, or not old enough to vote, excuse me. If your romance novel's not old enough to vote, it's probably not super trashy, because like feminism's a thing, and this like romance is the place where that shows up. So. I don't know what's going on with the hiccups, but whatever. It falls over, landing next to a few other books, my handheld device, and maybe a few forgotten plates and cups. You know, just a couple. It's spring break, and here I am alone. I don't think I've even been outside since it started. My parents are on their yearly honeymoon, and my little brother is away at baseball camp. All I have are my textbooks and, well, my right hand. I close my eyes, no longer in the mood for anything untoward, I'm sure. It'd be nice to just have a little romantic fling. I could help with that.
Hi.
What? I jolt upward, causing the speaker to jump back.
Oh.
I guess that's a no? More like, what are you doing here in my house? I mean, that's fair. This woman with horns and like, okay. You can kind of see it down here. You can kind of see there's a tail. They downplay it on her. But you kind of see there's a tail. This tail just, like, appeared in our house. It's fine. It's fine. How did you even... Holy crap, there's 3 more people. Yeah, that'd be about the look on my face, too. How the hell did you all get here? I love how concerned he looks, by the way. He's just like... Hi? What's going on? Like... This guy looks fairly perplexed. This guy's just, like, here for the ride, I guess. But this one's like, are you okay? And then, you know, of course she's super embarrassed, which is fine. But, like, yeah, that'd be about the... This would be about the look on my face right before I called the cops. What's going on? Yeah, fair question. Huh? What is going on? So now he's confused too. It's fine. It's fine. Everybody's confused. By the way, like, everyone here has a freaking tail and horns. I feel like this is a tip-off that none of this is normal.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Mirari, you didn't.
How?
How? How could we not when you conjured a portal right in the hallway? So she was like, yeah, you guys arrived a little too soon. Excuse me. Miss, we mean you no harm. There already seems to be a misunderstanding on our part, and I apologize for the confusion. He's probably not hiccuping. I'm so sorry.
Hey!
He steps closer, and I yank the covers up, and then this guy's like, hey, I like your panda shirt. I don't know what's going on with my computer. Oh, thanks. I got it at... Hey, don't change the subject. I'm not lowering my guard to you strange people in my house. Like, they all look so concerned, but like, you showed up in my house uninvited. Why are you all so surprised?
Right.
Alright. I think I would be terrified too if 4 strangers suddenly showed up in my house. Thank you, strange man with no shirt and horns. and a tail. And really kind of nicely done manicure. Look at that. That's lovely. That is. And again, yeah, that'll be about the look on my face. Out! Without even an explanation? Yeah, without an explanation. Get out of my house. Fine. Out into the hallway then. Please let me change first. Why? What's so wrong with the shirt we're wearing, Claire? Is there something wrong with being in a t-shirt in front of people? Or is there something else going on? There's nothing else going on. Don't worry about it. What the devil was that? They just appeared out of nowhere. And also I'm alone in the house, so how the hell? So, we can call the police. Or we can listen to them at the door first. Call the police is actually the super boring ending, so let's listen to them at the door first. I approach the door and hold my ear close to the frame. They're not even trying to lower their voices, making it easy to catch every word. We completely scared that poor girl, Mirari. Kale's mad. He's never mad. This is why it's important to plan in advance.
I'm sorry.
I know, I'm sorry. I just took action without really thinking. I only wanted to help her. I feel awful now. Should we try talking to her once she calms down? We can at least apologize. I feel like there's a misunderstanding, so I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'll talk to them. Maybe there's a logical explanation behind all this. Yeah, right. Yeah, there's 4 people with horns and tails in my house. There's no logical explanation anymore. I'm sorry. Look at how, like, so these 3 are all looking at us like super concerned, and this guy's just like, please take me home. Just get me out of here. How did I end up into it? I should be writing symphonies, not tagging along after some headstrong teenager who I feel is this gal. Maybe this guy. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we've changed clothes and we now look reasonably empowered to potentially chase these people out of our house. You know, and they're next to no clothing. It's fine. It's fine. Everyone's also silent. Have you calmed yourself down? As calm as I can be after having 4 strangers break into my bedroom with horns and very revealing clothes. Are you cosplayers?
Cosplayers?
Cosplayers? And we won't be strangers anymore if we give you our names.
I agree.
I agree. We should properly introduce ourselves.
Kale.
I'm Kale. I apologize for the commotion earlier. My friend here can be a little, impulsive.
I'm Mirari.
I guess I did jump in a little too soon. I'm Mirari, but Mira is okay too. So, Mirari, because that's what she told us to call it.
Aki.
Aki. Sorry about surprising you earlier. I guess we were all a little surprised.
Aureus.
Aureus. Pleased to make your acquaintance. And you are... Claire. And please, tell me why you're here. You don't recognize us? We're incubi! Of course! That's the only logical explanation for people showing up in my house uninvited when I'm, sitting in my bedroom with the doors locked. Duh! And one succubus. Well, naturally. Wait. Like the sex demons? Oh god, my fun times didn't attract you or something, did it? We'll find out. Look at this guy's smile, by the way. He's just like, yeah, it totally did. He's trying not to admit to it. he really would rather be home, like, pretty much anywhere but here, and she's just still kind of proud of herself, I guess. I don't know. Like, there's so many layers here, y'all. There's layers. I admit how you got into the house baffles me, but I don't believe... I glance past them and see a giant swirling purple vortex hovering in the hallway. Okay, I'm convinced. It's a dream. You won't do anything bad to me.
Whoa!
Whoa! We'd never think of anything like that. Oh, look at how upset he is. Look at how upset she is. Like, even this guy, who would seriously still rather be anywhere else, is like, oh no. No. Like, and he kind of looks like he's gonna cry, I'm not gonna lie. Like, aw. Poor kids. You can rest easy. We're here to help you. Help? You were feeling lonely, right? And you were fantasizing about having a fling. Yeah, that doesn't mean I wanted 4 sex demons at my house. Just saying. You were right about calling us demons, though. We feed off the sexual pleasure from humans. Oh god, that's more information than I ever needed to know about any of you. Ever. So it's a win-win situation. You get to have a good time, and we get nourished. Please never call it nourished ever again. Ever again. But I don't even know you. I can't just accept an offer like that out of the blue.
Oh.
A purple portal. Oh god, you're that literalist, aren't you? Okay. Alright, cool. Or that. But she does bring up a point. Not every human feels comfortable copulating with a stranger. Please also never call it copulating again. It needs to be a positive experience for her to obtain this win-win situation, as Mirari puts it. So, what do we do now? Get out of my house? I kinda conjured the multi-being portal, and it took a lot of effort. It has to run its course anyway. It won't vanish until a few days have gone by. Oh, good, so I'm stuck with you on the order of days. I'm just gonna keep coming back to this guy. Look at his face. He's just like, oh my god, no. Like, I'm stuck here. Please stop. This is just disappointment. This is, dear God, why me? I know. We can stay here for a little while until you feel comfortable experimenting with any of us. Cool. Because you're going to be in my house longer. I guess that's fine.
No pressure.
He says no pressure. This is actually one of the things I like about this. So this game was written by a team of mostly asexual people. And one thing that's, in their opinion, missing from a lot of visual novels, dating sims, is the idea of consent and of being able to stop if you're not comfortable with an interaction. So they made this with, the stop button and the, absolutely no pressure. Like, there's sex demons, but they're weirdly not pressuring you into sex. So, yeah, that is one of the reasons I like and recommend this game if you're over the age of consent in your country. So, if you still don't trust us, we can leave. I promise we won't pressure you to do anything while we're here. Does that sound acceptable? Oh, I don't think I asked you, but okay. My mind is all jumbled. If it's a dream, it'll be easier to go along with it, and once I wake up, poof, I'll know this never happened.
Thank you.
Thank you. I promise you won't regret it, Claire. So, I must have, I don't know what's going on with my game tonight, but yeah, I must have agreed to this arrangement. Alright, cool. Don't worry. We'll go easy on you since you're a virgin. Also, don't insult virgins. Just saying. If anything, you'll have to go easy on him. He's inexperienced too. And his ending, which I did in the last stream, by the way, is hysterical. And if you're over the age of consent, you should play it.
Whoa!
What? What? You don't just tell people that! Okay, like, then don't out me, you brat. God. Please get me out of this situation. Virgin incubus. Yep. Gotta be a dream. I don't know, are we this creative? Could we have come up with a virgin incubus in our own brain? Like, this is the first time this guy's looked happy, by the way. He's over here like, yeah, I'm finally satisfied. This is cool. And now that that's settled, I haven't been to the human realm in a while. I think I'll take a walk outside in next to no clothing. But you have a tail. I guess she'll be okay. It's a dream after all.
I hate to impose.
I hate to impose, but may I ask where the kitchen is? What? And also, why are you blushing? Why are you suddenly uncomfortable? I don't understand. Oh god, this is gonna go well. That way?
Thank you.
Thank you. Why? Where? What?
Great!
Great! I'm starving! What? You said you feed off of sexual energy and now you're hungry? What the hell does that mean? I think I'll brew a nice cup of tea, too. What? Tea? What do you mean by tea? You've got a look. There's a look. Stop with the look. Don't, with the look. No. Stop.
Hey!
Hey, I found the video games! Wow, check out this collection! You're a demon! How do you know what video games are? What is going on?
Aki.
Aki, don't raid her house. What? I don't... Oh god, okay. This is gonna go well. I can tell. Be sure to return everything to its proper place. Yeah, because that's my concern. He's gonna beat my high score! I'm going back to bed. No more romance novels for a long while. And possibly no more, inebriating beverages. So presumably this is like the next morning or something, and we step out in the hallway, and... Cool! There's still a massive portal in our hallway. It's still here. Hesitantly, I pick up a dirty, discarded sock and toss it into the purple portal. It vanishes into the void. I must still be tired. I should eat. I hope there's cereal left. If we don't think it's real, why are we expecting that the cereal's gone? Don't we remember how much cereal we've eaten? Something smells good, but why?
Good morning.
Good morning, Claire. Did you have a restful sleep? Let's just take this in for a hot second. So, there's a dude in my kitchen who has horns and a tail and, like, gauntlets and is wearing a Kiss the Cook apron. I mean, he looks like a nice enough person, but this is a look. Also, this kitchen is way too clean. I'm just gonna say it. This kitchen's way too clean. Where is all the stuff on the countertops? Like, no one's kitchen is this clean. There's not enough cabinetry in here for this kitchen to be this clean. I don't understand. Good morning? I slump down in my usual chair at the table.
Look.
I thought the whole demon showing up in your house must have taken a lot out of you, so I made breakfast. Look, it's even happy to see you. Oh, it's so cute. He's so proud of himself too. Like, look at this face, and then look at the plate. It's so cute. He places a plate down before me, and a smiley face made out of sunny-side-up eggs and 3 strips of bacon stares back. The dish matches the demon's grin, which is a phrase that, you know, we probably never thought we'd say. Thank you.
Kale.
Kale. Aki is the young redhead, and Aureus is the long-haired one. You don't exactly have short hair by our standards, I'm just saying. I think you'll remember Mirari since you met her first. Also, since she's the only girl, but nice dodge there, Kale. He maneuvers back to the stove, and I slowly pick up my fork to poke at the fried yolk. It's a dream, right? I pinch my cheek hard. Ugh. Ow. I scoop some of the egg onto my fork, then give it a cautious sniff before sampling it. It's good. The texture, the smell, the tinge of salt and pepper, it fills my mouth. I feel the weight as I chew, then swallow it. There's no way this isn't real. I wasn't dreaming? Oh, poor baby. She's crying. Oh. Tears splatter onto my plate as I continue eating. Oh, honey. I know. It's okay. What is this box up here, by the way? What does that contain? I just noticed that. There's like this box on top of the fridge. I don't understand. It's better than cereal. Oh, look at how worried he is. Oh, look at this face. Are you okay? I never made someone cry over my cooking before. Does it taste that bad? Oh, look at him. He's so cute. I know. It's okay. No, it's heavenly. Thank you for making this for me. I'm just overwhelmed at the moment. It's all real. You're real. I guess we're just crying now. Okay, cool. Just, like, everybody in the room is just, like, freaking out and crying. It's fine. The fork clatters as I bury my head in my hands. For a few minutes, I'm sobbing uncontrollably before my emotions quiet down into a soft sniffle. I think I'm good now. Seriously? Sex demons? Sex demons who make breakfasts with happy faces? I mean, you know. I'd say I've heard of Stranger, but nothing's coming to mind at the moment. While wearing my dad's apron. Okay, yeah, that just killed any type of mood that ever existed, ever. Yeah, no. It's a lot to take in, but I assure you you're safe with us. It'll only be for 2 days. Until then, please relax and enjoy yourself, with 4 strangers in your house. However you enjoy yourself is up to you. Right.
Feeling better?
Feeling better? Here, some tea that'll help you calm your nerves. Yeah, okay. My nerves just got more nervy with you in this out. What are those pants? Those are not pants. What is this? How do you even get out of them? Like, you are belted in there to stay, my dude. Like, damn. That's commitment to pants. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. But yeah, you're giving us some tea. Alright, cool. Aureus appears and gently sets down a fancy, unfamiliar teacup that almost certainly wasn't in our house, and a flowery aroma fills the air. With slightly trembling hands, I take it. What kind of tea is it? This is a good question. Never drink strange tea. That's another thing I never thought I'd say.
It's safe.
It's similar to your earth passion flower. I promise it's safe for humans. I've been brewing this type for centuries. Okay, but you're also not human, so I feel like the horns give it away. I just would point that out. Alright, cool. Smells like a meadow after the rain. It tastes amazing, too. I'm glad to be of assistance. Your crying was, quite alarming. I hope Kale didn't upset you.
Oh.
I'd never! Okay. Alright. Okay, if this isn't a dream, where are the others?
These goddamn blue shells!
I really can't do it better than the voiceover, I'm sorry. I can't. Anyway, that's Aki yelling. He's clearly distressed by the blue shells. Notice how he, like, vaguely looks like he expected this, and Aureus is just like, oh dear god. Like, this entire time, he really just looks like he'd rather be literally anywhere other than here. Poor guy. Aki's in the living room. Mirari's in the garden.
Fascinating.
And I'll be returning to the miniature library. I've never seen so many books on modern human law before. It's fascinating. Oh, my dad's a lawyer, so... and that's his office. Oh, would it be rude to continue browsing? Nah, it's okay. He probably hasn't touched those books in years anyway. Just put it back when you're finished. He's so low-key worried. Oh, look at him. Oh, okay. Alright, it's okay.
Thank you.
I will. Thank you. I guess he just vanishes, so... Sounds like you're much calmer now. The tea helped, and you guys seem nice. I haven't had people dote on me in a long time. Do I still have to, you know, ooh.
No pressure.
Aw. Only if you're comfortable. We wouldn't pressure you to do something you'd rather not. Aw, see, that's sweet. That's sweet. I see. I mean, it's still bizarre that there's mystical beings crashing at my house, but I promise I won't freak out anymore. Or pinch myself. Thanks again for the breakfast, Kale.
Anytime.
Anytime. He takes the dishes, and I stand up, wondering what to do now. Who should I spend time with? Whoops, where did I go? I don't know. Oh, I guess we're going to talk to Kale first. Sure, why not? The game is being super weird tonight. What is he doing? Cooking? And now cleaning? Kale? He pauses and adjusts the overflowing laundry basket in his arms. See, who I need is Kale. Out of all these people, I need Kale. I was wondering why you're doing the laundry.
Oh?
Oh. He sets the basket down and pulls out a note tucked by his hip. In some non-existent pocket, I guess. I accept it, instantly recognizing the handwriting. Please, please do your laundry while we're gone. Love, Mom. Oh, now I remember. My parents left a few, too many, memos posted on the fridge. I guess he noticed when he made breakfast. I thought, since we're here and all, I could help out since you've fallen behind. How long have your parents been gone? Over a week, I assume, from the clothes. Ooh. They left only a few days ago. Oh my god, I'm sorry, y'all. Look at his face, though! Look at this face! This is judgment face. This is ultimate judgment face. Oh my goodness. Okay. I know. I've been a slob. Being genuinely lazy, or has something been bothering you? I shouldn't excuse my behavior, but yeah, it's a bit of the latter. I've mostly been studying and neglecting the chores. Oh, sure, now you don't move when I tell you to. I feel all I've been doing lately is hitting the books. Sorry, well, university hasn't been turning out as fun as I hoped. And now all my friends are out there, dating or meeting people this spring break. I thought maybe I just need a little family time instead. Of course, as soon as I come back, my parents are off on a lovey-dovey trip to Mexico, and my brother's at baseball camp with his teammates. Everyone has plans but me. Huh. I let out a self-deprecating laugh, but it comes out more bitter than I expect. I shove the note into my pocket, and Kale gives a thoughtful nod. I can't say I know much about this university or spring break thing, but I know what it's like to feel alone.
It's not much, but...
It's not much, but I'll do what I can to get you back on your feet at least. Maybe you'll feel better once the house is clean and it gives you a peace of mind. Besides, you have 4 people hanging around. Can't be that lonely now, right? For better or worse, this is true. Of course I expect you to pick up the slack. I'm an incubus, not your mom. I never thought I'd hear an incubus say that. Although frankly, I never thought I'd hear an incubus say anything, so there's that.
Believe me.
Believe me, that's not the first or last time I'll say those words to someone. Blame me being a stickler for cleanliness. Yeah, this face, like, this has done this before. That's that face. Okay. You're not trying to butter me up or earn points or something, right? Oh, hey, Echo. Oh, writer's block? Well, come watch other stories with me and, it'll be more fun that way. He shakes his head, then picks up a discarded sock forgotten in the hallway. Why is there only one sock, though?
I'm simply being me.
I'm simply being me. We all are. We'd like you to feel comfortable around us. There's no point in being dishonest about who we are. I mean, there's so many things that give it away. He picks up the basket, and it's then I spot some lacy underwear on the pile. There's no point in being dishonest about who we are, says the incubus who's doing my laundry. With, what's very prominently placed on top here. Look at his face. He knows what's going on. Look at this face. He is completely aware. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. All right. I'll wash those. I grab my unmentionables, and Kale looks at me in surprise.
Really?
Really? Well, if you dig through the pile, there's more. What? Do we not know what underwear we wear? Like, I gotta admit I don't, catalog my underwear or anything, but I feel like you have some idea of what you do and don't wear. I'll do my personal load. Come back in a few minutes once I gather them. I can at least do that. Oh, and your pencil broke? Oh no! Poor Echo. Echo's having a hell of a time tonight.
Deal.
Okay, I had a nice lunch, apparently after doing laundry with an incubus. Now what? Who should I spend time with? Okay, so Kale has moved from the hallway to the living room, where Aki also is. Mirari's still in the garden. I've already done all of the dates for Kale and Aki, so if you want to see the rest of those, you can go to my VOD from the last session. I think I'm gonna visit Aureus now. I keep calling him Aureus, and I would feel bad, except that he's a fictional character. So let's go talk to Aureus. What is he doing? Aureus is sitting at the table, scooping what looks like a tea blend into silk bags. Once he's done, he skillfully ties it up and places it in a growing pile. Is that the tea you served me earlier? This is something entirely different. It's ginger peach with vanilla. Sure.
Would you like to try one?
Would you like to try one? Okay. Sure. I'm just gonna take tea from a demon. It's fine. I've apparently seen no movies whatsoever. Nodding, he closes the jar containing the blend and heads over to the kitchen counter with one of the tea bags. I glance at the pile. Many of them are simple white ones, but a few are embroidered with lattice patterns. When did you pick up your tea hobby?
When did I...
Ah, Paris. Tea was becoming popular in Paris centuries ago. Many of the nobles I had trysts with drank it. Oh dear. You had trysts with nobility, did you? Well, don't name drop or anything. Once its popularity spread to England, that was when I became interested in its different preparations and flavors. Oh no, and you had a breakdown and everything? Oh, Echo, I'm sorry you had a hard day. But yeah, so, as a writer, I can say sometimes that happens, so just chill out, consume some other stories, and seriously, that's the best thing to do when you have writer's block, is just go read or watch TV or play a video game or something to just kind of take you out of trying to do your own story and do somebody else's story for a little while. It's fun. Many of those tea bags are gifts and souvenirs from my travels.
Here you go.
Here you go. He blows gently on a dainty cup, then offers it to me. I take it and bring it up to my nose, inhaling softly. It smells nice. Aureus props his elbows on the table, observing my movements. After the tea cools down, I take a sip. I can taste the peach with the hint of spicy ginger, but I can't taste the vanilla?
Try closing your eyes.
Try closing your eyes. I do so and continue to drink. It's then I detect the creamy smoothness that lingers. Oh, I can taste it now. It's very subtle, but it's there. When you block out one sense, the others heighten. Sure, I'm still balancing out the proportions. Thank you for your feedback. Nah, you're more attuned to this than I am. He returns to preparing the tea bags, and I curiously watch his nimble fingers work. Nimble. That's how we're describing the fingers of a sex demon. Okay. You're really good at tying. Oh, God. Okay. Alright. Good at tying. That's a really odd compliment to give. Look at this face. This face knows things. This face knows so many things. Okay, alright. Here we go.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's probably from all the experience of binding my lovers. Oh my God. I told you this face knew things. Look at this. Look at this wink. Look at this. And the record scratch. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This whole situation, he doesn't even look like he's wearing pants. Look at this. He's like... Oh my God. Okay. All right. It's from all the experience of binding my lovers. Okay. That totally explains why you know how to tie up a tea bag. Sure, because tying up people is so similar to tying up tea bags. Okay. I'm so sure. All right. I'm good. I cover my mouth when I realized I showered Aureus's face with my tea. I feel like this just deserves a giant gulp. Take a drink. Just take a huge drink. I've missed a bunch of them, so just take a drink. Oh my God. Okay. What? You've never had tea? Okay, like, there's tons of different kinds of tea. I hate coffee. I really do. Coffee tastes like crap to me. But tea, like, there's a blend that I like that's mostly dried fruit with a little bit of rooibos, which you also see called red tea. And that doesn't have caffeine in it, and it really doesn't taste like, if you have like canned iced tea or something, there's kind of a weird taste to it. It doesn't have that taste. So it tastes like, the particular kind that I get tastes really fruity, and so it kind of tastes like, not like fruit juice, it's not that sweet, but it's kind of in the same vein. Does not taste like coffee. Absolutely does not taste like coffee. I have better luck with tea, personally. But that's me. Like, his ginger peach vanilla, I would probably drink that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what passion flower tea tastes like, so I can't say I'd drink that. But, like, we've apparently just splattered tea all over this guy, so let's see how this ends. Oh god! I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry!
It's quite alright.
Look at him, he's soaked in tea! Oh my god! Look at it! I'm like, he's so wilted! He looks wilted! Look at this! Oh my god! Oh! It's quite alright. My timing was off. Oh, he's embarrassed! Oh, look at him! Oh, honey! Oh. I wanted to find a way to be upfront about my sexual interests, in case you were considering me.
I'm not trying to dissuade you.
I'm not trying to dissuade you, but it's something to be mindful of when weighing your options. I mean, if your partner is into tying people up and you're not, that's a fairly important point, yes. It is. It is.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. I'll go wash myself off now. Of course. Sorry about that. He gets up and leaves, and I sip my tea with a guilty conscience. A few moments later, I hear a roar in the other room. What happened to you? New technique? Okay, stop making a ruckus. I'm sorry, Aureus. This is a rare sight. Mirari, you need to see this. What is everyone babbling about? That's a whole new look for you. I'm delighted that you're all highly amused by this. Oh my god, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Oh my god. There's actually no one of these endings, by the way, that I dislike because they're all delightful to me, so. You're just so embarrassed. He's like supposed to be the most dignified one in the whole nine, and we just sprayed him with tea. It's great. It's great. It's fine. Face beet red. I gulp my tea down. Good job, Claire. I appreciate the fact that no one evidently came to, like, giggle at us in response. They all just laughed at him. Like, because he can obviously take it. But, aw. Someone in the kitchen again? Ooh, I'm being spoiled. Flip them! Flip them or they'll burn again!
I know what I'm doing!
I know what I'm doing! Don't badger me! Oh my god, he's like 12.
It has to be perfect.
Remember, it has to be perfect. Human stomachs are extremely sensitive, and we can't have Claire keel over because the mix was still raw. Or burnt.
I got this!
I got this! Morning? Strange people using my kitchen?
Good morning.
Claire, good morning! Have a good sleep? Did you? Do demons sleep? Do sex demons sleep? I feel like this is something sex demons don't do, is sleep. I did. Where's Kale? Ah, it makes sense since he prepared breakfast the first time. He's occupied with his other favorite pastime right now. Aki snorts and shuffles the pan over the stove. Yeah, snoozing the morning away. It's not apparent, Claire, but he does love to sleep. I need him. Just send him to me, please. I swear he could sleep for decades if he didn't have the uncanny ability to sense dust bunnies gathering or whether somebody's left a dirty article of clothing lying around. Don't look at me. We don't even have that many clothes to leave around in the first place. This is a fair point. Although, frankly, the boys are wearing a lot more pants than I would think they would, except for Kale. Kale wears a loincloth and that's it. Alright. Enough about that. You must be hungry, Claire. I made a raspberry parfait. I sit down at the table and she places a cute cup before me. Eager, I dig in and take a bit of yogurt and realize it's drizzled with honey too. Delicious. I didn't know you could cook. Just the recipes that don't require a stove. I'm glad you like it, hun. Aki places a small plate filled with spherical pancakes before me. There's powdered sugar sprinkled on top in an attempt to hide the unevenly cooked surface. Oh, honey. Oh, it's okay. Here. Oh, look at the little blush. Look at the little blush. He's so shy. Oh, look at him. There's a reason I like his ending too. There's a reason I like all their endings. All their endings are good. I'm sorry. They just are. Unsure of what to make of it, I take a knife and cut into one. Oh, there's cream cheese in this? I didn't know I had cream cheese in my house, but apparently you put it in here. Pizza fondue. That sounds like it would murder me, but I don't know. Maybe it's good. Doesn't like. Nah, I could see it. And jam and others. Sorry, I almost did Mirari's voice, and that was gonna be weird. It tastes lovely. Not overly sweet, but savory.
You mean it?
You mean it? Oh, he's so happy. Like, he's so eager. Look at him. Oh, he's so cute. Yes. Thanks. He tries to hide his sigh of relief as he makes his way back to the stove. Aww. Oh, baby. Baby. He's so cute. You know, for sex demons, you sure focus on human food. Of course! That's how humans sustain themselves, and we get our energy from humans. This is the same logic that we use to feed cattle, so I'm a little concerned. I'm not gonna lie. Look at the little bow around her horn, though, and it's so cute. Okay, anyway, sorry. So it's a mutual exchange. Does that mean when you take sexual energy, they get tired? Yes, but we make sure to only take what we need. I even made an extra parfait for you to eat tomorrow. We take care of our lovers. Thank you! That's not creepy at all.
Not a problem.
Not a problem.
Oh.
Oh, Kale, you made it just in time. Aki's almost done the second batch. Are you okay? Oh, he does not look good. I turn, and Kale looks rather haggard. He yawns and sleepily glances over at Aki, then back to Mirari.
I'm fine.
I'm fine. For some reason, I'm not as well rested as I could be. I feel there's something I overlooked at home. Oh, gee, I wonder what that could be from yesterday. You know, in the hallway. And a sock. And a portal. Gee, can't imagine. I'm sure everything is spick and span.
Oreos, you too?
Aureus, you too?
Morning.
Oh, look, he's got glasses on. What the hell is this? Morning. Were you up all night? I found a rather fascinating book, and the hours melted away. Might as well eat something. Even if it won't exactly nourish us, it'll wake you up. You can eat Aki's mistakes, at least.
Hey!
Hey, I didn't make that many. Like, everyone is so uncomfortable except for Mirari, who looks a tiny bit proud of herself, not gonna lie. Okay. I mean, I don't know what Aureus looks like uncomfortable. I mean, I do because I've played, like, everything in this game. But, yeah. Soon we are all sitting around the table. It feels surreal, and yet I'm enjoying this. All it needs is someone to read the news on their tablet and comment on the weather. Mirari, when will the portal close? You could also afford to brush up on your summoning skills. I did it rather hastily, alright? It should close this midnight, then we'll be out of your hair, Claire. Oh, right. If Mirari was able to close at any time, we could have avoided this situation. It'd be embarrassing if, you know, we'd have told them to get out and there'd still been a giant portal in our hallway. Like I said, there's something funky with my stream tonight. I'd wonder if I was still dreaming and probably throw things into it. Yeah, like we haven't done that before. Kale's face. He's just like, please don't. The only one not uncomfortable right now is actually Aureus, which is interesting. When we're done with breakfast, I load my dishes into the dishwasher while Kale sticks around to clean up as well.
No pressure.
I know it's our last day, but remember, there's no pressure.
It's been fun.
Even if you decline, it's been fun. It's rare that we all get to visit the human world together, and this is Aki's first time. We are not mind readers, but we can sense when someone's feeling uncertain in bed. Your honest answer will be the right answer. Thank you. I've enjoyed spending time with everyone as well. Where should I go next? So, again, I've done both of these two, and she's coming next. So, make your own jokes. So, I guess we'll go to my room where all the textbooks and apparently the dude who likes to tie people up are. As much as I'd like to spend more time with them, I can't ignore my studies. I crack open my textbook and find the required chapters. I know there'll be a pop quiz the day I get back. So the route that I'm doing, I'm taking a little bit of a roundabout direction to an ending that probably a lot of allos don't do. So you'll see, Echo. The minutes melt away as I jot down notes. A knock on the door frame jolts me out of my trance. Yes? Come in.
Hello.
We've noticed that you've been absorbed for quite some time. I thought you'd appreciate a pick-me-up. He places a small tray with jam, toast, and tea on the desk. When I lift the cup, he shies away. Look at it. Look. Oh, I thought if I minimized it, we were gonna get an actual look at his face. But look at his face. He's so uncomfortable. Oh my god. Okay. No, seriously, look at his face. I promise I won't spray you in the face this time. And I won't speak while you're drinking. Deal. What are you studying? Is it related to your education? History. I haven't declared a major yet, so I'm picking courses that sound interesting and then go from there. I mean, that's pretty much what I did, so it's valid. I find I like factual stuff. Right now I'm studying the French Revolution.
Has it really been that long?
Has it really been that long? How nostalgic. How nostalgic? What the hell, dude? Wait, were you there during that time? Well, I left prior to the events and stayed in London. However, news did spread. Oh, just casually like, oh yeah, I was there, but I wasn't there. You know, it's fine, it's cool. We incubi and succubi try to avoid getting entangled in human affairs. Although Mirari likes to claim she had nothing to do with the free love movement during the Victorian era. Something tells me Mirari had everything to do with the free love movement during the Victorian era. What was France like while you stayed there? What did you do there?
Well,
Well, I set a bedroom on fire to help a noblewoman fake her death and escape her arranged marriage. Wow, that escalated quickly. And I thought you avoided human affairs.
Try is the key word.
Try is the key word. Oh, okay. All right, you're all about technicalities. I see. You sneaky boy. Aureus sits on the edge of my bed, recalling events and memories. I scribble down the tidbits related to the pre-revolution. Thanks for that. It's pretty surreal to talk to someone who lived during that time. Yeah, so the thing about being really old, here's something fun. The older you get, there's this effect called time compression. And basically, like, you know how when you're a kid and time seems to go super slowly, and then as you get older, like, you know, you get to the end of the year and you're like, oh my god, wasn't it just January? That's a real thing, and it's called memory compression or time compression. And basically, your brain kind of like squishes up time to make it fit in your memory. So time does feel like it's going faster as you get older. So by the time someone like Aureus, who is old enough to remember the pre-evolution, gets to this time, presuming that time passes the same in the demon realm as it does in the human realm. Let's just say that. It probably doesn't, but let's just say it. He's not going to remember you for more than, like, a day, basically. What feels like a day to us is probably, like, an hour to him. So, that's kind of depressing when you put it that way. You're a blink in his eye, and yeah, okay, I just depressed myself. Anyway. I'm glad to be of assistance. It's been a while since I remembered the past. I hope my stories made sense. Also... I want to apologize. Not just for the tea incident, but for getting the wrong idea about your interests. Before, I thought people who were into, kinky stuff were all cruel sadists who loved dominating people against their will. Whips and dungeons, the whole shebang. Yeah, gee, I wonder what in pop culture could give people that impression about the BDSM community. So this is my opportunity to tell you. 50 Shades, if you don't know already, is absolutely 500% not an example of what a BDSM relationship actually looks like, or should look like. Christian Grey is an abuser, not a dom. Anastasia Steele cannot give informed consent because she doesn't have informed consent to give. She does not know what she's getting into, so no, she's not a submissive. If anything, E.L. James kind of tries to write her as a switch, and it doesn't work because she's not really a switch, because she doesn't have a strong enough personality to be a switch. And yeah, basically Christian Grey is all about tying you up and beating you, which is totally not the foundation of a typical BDSM relationship. It's all very, very, very carefully negotiated, and just handing somebody a contract, demanding they sign it, and then holding them to that contract even if they haven't signed it, which is what Christian Grey does to Anna, that is absolutely not a dom-sub relationship. And if somebody tries to get you to enter into that, run. Run far, run fast, and tell them to go fuck themselves. I told you I cuss. So, yeah, if there's any part of that activity that looks even remotely interesting to you and you're over the age of consent in your country, Google it. Google it. Like, Google stuff like sensation play, Google stuff like impact play, yeah, no, don't. 50 Shades is like the last place you should go. Grey is starting a sex cult, man. No, Grey's not even starting a sex cult. Grey is just an asshole. Like, I'm not even gonna mince words there. Grey is just an abusive asshole. So, no. Absolutely not. I'm sorry. Jamie Dornan, You're not a bad person. You're not even a bad actor. It's just a bad franchise. And E.L. James, frankly, you did not do enough research and you should be ashamed of yourself. Okay, okay. Oh, look at his face, though. He's so concerned. Like, are you really that surprised? When was the last time you were in the human world, Aureus? I'm sure, like, if you can summon a demon based on your tastes, I'd actually imagine poor Aureus gets summoned a lot by a bunch of these, like, thirsty people who want to be abused, and then he's like, dude, that's not what I do. I don't abuse people. What are you doing? Stop. Stop, no. Because if you actually play Aureus, any type of, like, an Aureus ending, he's very anti-abuse. So, like, yeah.
No. Nothing like that.
No, it's nothing like that. There are misconceptions surrounding my practices, yes, but I assure you that is completely untrue. Why do I get the feeling that Aureus originated these practices? My role as a dominant includes responsibility and being considerate of my partners. Nothing pleases me more than fulfilling their needs. My partners have the real power. If they request dungeons and whips, I'd be happy to provide, though. Oh dear. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Okay. I can't believe you have a dungeon on standby.
What can I say?
What can I say? My partner's desires can be unconventional. See, like, I feel like I'm just, like, talking to Aureus just because he doesn't seem like he's that funny until this look happens. Like, he'd be a fun one to sit in a coffee shop with and just be like, oh yeah, like that, yeah, and just, like, make sex jokes all day. That's probably what I'd do with him. It's fine. But he'd have to put a shirt on because the coffee shops in my neck of the woods would stare at him. Thanks for clearing that up.
My pleasure.
My pleasure. I don't want people to be repulsed due to a misunderstanding. He takes the empty plate and drained teacup.
I'll leave you to your studies.
I'll leave you to your studies. Thank you. And then he just leaves. So, that evening, I guess it's evening. We don't really get told. It's time. The others are already gathered in the hallway when I arrive. Remember, the portal closes around midnight, so it should give you plenty of time with whoever you pick. And we'll leave you to your privacy as well. Once the portal closes, it'll be as if we were never here. We'll respect your decision, Claire, whatever it is. My heart races a bit. After all, this isn't easy. Thank you, everyone. Then, who should I pick? So, we have quite a variety of options. So we have Aki, Kale. These two endings I've already done. You can see on my previous stream. Aureus, Mirari, none of them, or all of them. The all of them is actually quite boring. I was surprised. But because I have not gone on all 3 dates with the same person, you don't get the lover's ending. You get a different ending, which is still a nice ending, but it's a different ending. So none of them. I'm sorry, but I'd like to decline the offer. I don't think I'm ready for sex quite yet.
That's alright.
We understand. None of us would want you to feel pressured or uncomfortable. I'm sorry. You guys have been good to me. You've made me feel like a guest in my own home. You've fed me, helped me with chores, and I can't return the favor. Okay, Claire. Now we get to talk about whether or not you owe sexual favors to people who are nice to you, and the answer to this is no. No, you absolutely do not owe sexual favors to someone just because they made you breakfast, or they gave you tea, or, you know, they did your laundry for you. No, that does not mean you owe them sex. And if anybody ever tells you that you owe them sex for something that they themselves volunteered to do, or that you did not agree resulted in you owing them sex in the first place, then you absolutely do not owe them sex. And even if you decide that that's like, oh yeah, I'll have sex with you if you do that, you still get to decide because it's your damn body whether or not you have sex with them. Because your body, your choice. Claire, honey. Honey. No. And, like, the fortunate thing is, like, everybody here, like, nobody, I mean, like, you know, this is kind of just a look on his face. That's just how he usually looks. That's just his face. No, what? There's no judgment face here. Like, especially him, we've seen his judgment face. There is no judgment face here. So, that's part of why I like this game. Oh, sweetie, it's okay. This is your body and well-being we're talking about here. She steps in and gives me a hug. Aww. Thank you for your honesty. That's all we can ask for. We did drop in suddenly, after all. I apologize for all the trouble we put you through. It wasn't any trouble at all. I enjoyed your company. Although, it does beg the question, what should we do in the meantime? Should we simply leave? Aki clearly does not want to leave yet. Look at his face. I have an idea. So we're all in the living room playing video games is what we're doing. This is delightful to me. So yeah, Echo says, owing sexual favors to people who do nice stuff for you is like owing those to your parents for doing laundry or making you dinner. It's, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, that's, exactly. So no. And I like the fact that the game walks right the hell over that and just goes, no, you don't. So. Aki, who is hanging over the top of the couch over here. Aw, yeah, first place. Last lap, here I come. How did you improve so fast? I'm right behind you, Aki. Yeah, if this is his first time in the human world, how does he know what video games are? And how does he know how to play video games? Do the demons have Xboxes? I don't understand. Mirari, you're going the wrong way again. Says the dude who's like clearly backseat driving over here. Like, you're not even touching a controller, Aureus. Shut up. I knew that! I was taking a shortcut! At least you can see where you're going. I can't seem to get away from this wall. B. Hit B, Kale. Oh, B. What is... Oh, I'm going backwards! Aw, baby. Baby! I need him, I'm sorry. Well, now I fell off a cliff, but at least I can see in front again.
Yay!
Yay! I finally hit one of those item thingies! What does this blue shell do? It does nothing! Don't use it! Aki has a history with blue shells. Launch it! Launch it now! How do I do that? I'm hitting every... This one. How the hell does Aureus know? Why do you know how to play a video game?
Oh.
Oh! No! Look at his face, though. Oh my god. Look, Aureus is actually smiling over here. He's just like, yes. Yes. Kale's expression never changes. Oh my god, this is... Just take this in for a moment. This is a delight. Okay. Alright. First place is mine! That's 2 out of 3! I ended up not having sex after all, but I still had a memorable spring break. And so that's one of the various sexless endings. There are a couple more. Basically, if you decide to go to bed with someone and then decide like partway through to stop the interaction, which you can do it pretty much any time until like there's like very small points where you can't just stop the interaction, and it's usually after things have already happened. Yeah, it's still fun. I love everybody's names here, by the way, like Fruit Muffin and like Red Velvet and Strawberry Shortcake, Three Berry Scone. That's delightful to me. Other friends that would rather not be named. You know, can't imagine why. But yeah, that's one of the no sex endings. So, it's lovely. It's lovely. And so that's the only... I forget if you choose all of them, if you get a cutscene at the end or not. But we're going to do one more ending. I'm going to take a quick break, and then we'll do one more. And, so yeah, stay tuned. Hello, my lovely viewers, and welcome back. We are going to do one of the other endings now. So I'm at my save point that starts on the morning that we wake back up and Kale makes his breakfast, and we've gotten through all that. So who should we spend time with? Well, we've already seen two of Aureus's dates, so let's see someone whose dates we haven't seen before. Oh, sure. Now you don't want to do things. Okay. All right. Mirari is in the garden. Dad loves his gardening. Will Mirari be all right in the garden? Scanning the backyard, I hear faint humming, and I spot Mirari watering the flowers near the fence. Are you taking care of them?
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi, Claire. And yes, the poor things were nearly wilting. She reaches into her barely there shirt, I feel like shirt might even be an overstatement for what she's wearing, and pulls out a memo. I accept it and recognize the handwriting. I want my garden alive when I return. Love, Dad. Yeah, I sort of forgot about that. I can take care of them while I'm here. I love being outside. I glance over at the fence. Have the neighbors noticed you? Did they question you? And your tail? Oh, yes. But I told them I was a cosplayer, and they ate it right up. I fooled them good, so my identity is safe. Okay, cool. Sure. Sure, I can never speak to these neighbors again.
You okay, hon?
You okay, hun? Can I ask you a question? Why me?
Oh,
You mean how I found you? That too.
your scent, of course.
Your scent, of course. What? The garden would die within a day under my care. I mean, hopefully the garden's hard to kill, but... Yes, the sex demon found me by my scent. That's not weird at all. Huh? We can detect when a human is releasing sexual energy. I was on my usual hunt when I sensed you and went to investigate. Oh god, yeah, take a drink for that one, cause damn. That's embarrassing. You have a really delicious smell. Oh, please stop talking. Please stop talking now. Oh god. Yeah, no, take a gulp. Whew. I would just like to, wake up from this weird-ass dream anytime now. Oh my god, how embarrassing.
Be.
Don't be. It's something only we sex demons can pick up. Not only that, that was when I heard you wishing you could experience a fling. I thought I could help you out. I created the portal so the others could arrive, and here we are. I'm sorry we startled you. Thanks for not sicking the police on us. It's been a reoccurring event in recent decades. I mean, when you just show up in people's houses, yes, that does tend to happen. It was a huge shock, but I see there's good intentions behind your visit. It's kind of you to offer, even if I can't promise I'll even take up on it.
No pressure.
Oh, that's fine, no pressure. You do seem a little insecure about sex in general. Yeah. On one hand, I'd like to experience sex, but I don't want to get intimate with just anyone. I'm not even talking about the true love thing, just someone who'd care and treat me well, if that makes sense. It does. Incubi and succubi can't form romantic relationships like you humans can. It's our nature, after all. But we can still develop deep bonds with others. It's more akin to a friendship or attachment. So what I find really interesting, and I think the game devs probably actually did do this on purpose, this implies that sex demons are aromantic, as a rule. And I'm here for it. Because, you have that, but you're also shown that they can still be very caring and loving and attentive, and even still very close with you, because there's always the lover's ending, right? Like we saw with Aki and Kale. So yeah, we're not loveless assholes, okay? Thank you. We're nice people, and we can still love you. Just, romantic attachments aren't necessarily a thing. Whoever you choose, I promise they'd treat you kindly and make sure you're happy and secure. After all, we get our nourishment from positive sexual energy. It doesn't do anything if our lover is unhappy, and we like making them feel good. Another nice change to the mythology, by the way, and kind of takes it out of that, rapey aspect that is so nasty. And does that clear everything up for you? It does. Thank you, Mirari.
Anytime.
Anytime. I had a nice lunch. Now what? Who should I spend time with? Oh, we've seen everybody else's first dates, but we haven't seen Mirari's second, so let's go back to the garden with Mirari.
Wanna play?
Claire! Would you like to play a game with me? A game? Sure, what is it? I hope it's not strip poker in the garden. If it was, I'd already be at a huge disadvantage. It's the newest game that's all the rage. Or was. I can't keep track of human time. Okay, so this kind of implies that maybe demon and human time work differently. Alright. She points to a board game with various pegs and holes in the wood. We take a seat around the low table. Have you played Mastermind? This looks like a board game older than I am. Probably by a lot. No. How does this work? Oh, you gotta break the code. You need to guess the pattern the code maker created by placing colored pegs in a row. You get 10 tries to break the code. And how will I know I'm on the right track? From my feedback. A red key indicates you got a correct colored peg in the correct position. A white one is a correct color but in an incorrect spot. Explaining it is hard. You'll learn as you go. No, I need all the rules, please. Let's start. Create your code, Claire. Okay. Let's see. Orange, white, black, brown. Sure, why not? Once we finish, it's my first turn to guess her code. There! We're gonna start with all whites. You play like Aki. No pegs, dear. So no white at all. So then, Mirari must possess extreme luck since she nails 2 of my pegs correctly. Well, the game doesn't point out which are correct, so she still needs to figure it out. We continue playing. She decodes mine on the 5th turn.
I win!
I win! But you still have 5 chances to guess mine. And I only found 1 correct color. While I strain my brain, she gets up to tend to the flowers. She's watering the flowers while waiting on me? Come on, think! Use your shriveled up brain cells, Claire. Are there similar flowers in the demon world? She returns to her seat and rejoins the game. A few. Earth flowers are nice because they don't fight back or try to eat the house in a day. It's a relaxing change of pace, but it can get boring. What now? If, the flowers in your world are rather feisty, why do you grow them? I love a challenge. Plus, some of them are useful and can be harvested. Aureus and I formed a little partnership surrounding that. I punch the flowers into submission and he brews a lovely cup from them. Oh my goodness gracious, Aureus and Mirari are partners. Oh dear. Alright. Did anyone see that coming? I don't know. Interesting. I like this mental picture we have of Mirari just like about to punch out a flower. It's great.
They are.
They are. Would you like me to bring a flower from our world for you as a gift? Oh no, don't break your chair, Echo. No, it's okay. It'll be hard to explain to my parents why there's a rose bush devouring their fence. I mean, true. Ugh, this game is hard as well. Oh, come on, we're like basically there. We know that the orange and the red have to be right. We know that the green and the blue are the right color but the wrong spot, so you just freaking switch it, Claire. God. You're almost there. Wait, I got it. Yeah, we do.
Congratulations.
Wow, you cracked the code. Congratulations. Oh, Mirari, you're so supportive. Whew. I feel I pulled a brain muscle there. Would you like to play again? Maybe later. Thanks, though. It was fun.
Anytime.
Anytime. This is the next day where we're basically going to go through the same breakfast and everything, so skip it. Nobody slept. We ate fine. One more date with Mirari. Let's see how it goes. Ugh, my hair turned up again. Maybe if I let it naturally dry outside. These tangles are a pain.
Want me to help?
Want me to help with that? Will you?
Of course.
Of course! Take a seat and I'll comb your hair for you. Grateful for the tempting offer, I sit down on the grass in front of her lawn chair. She leans in, running her fingers through my hair as she brushes it. I close my eyes and let out a happy little hum. It feels so good. It's been a while since someone pampered me like this. Were you going for a new hairstyle? Trying. I can't tame my hair at all. I get a little worried about my appearance sometimes, but I guess that's normal. I hope whoever I sleep with doesn't get disappointed by my looks. Hun, if the person truly cares for you, they'd never, ever be disappointed by your appearance in bed. If they make you feel inadequate, they aren't worth your time. You deserve to be with someone who makes you feel beautiful. See, like, Mirari knows what's up, and I legitimately believe Mirari would just, like, murder anybody who made us feel bad in bed. Like, I mean, she punches plants that eat houses, so. I never thought about that. I admit I've been overthinking things, like how because I'm inexperienced I'll disappoint my partner. I feel a flick at the back of my head.
Surprise.
I know it sounds odd coming from a succubus, but surprise! Sex isn't about mind-blowing experiences. There's more to it than impressing your lover. It's about willingness to explore, practice, and being okay if things don't go as planned. I've had many, many partners over the years, but I still learn new things. Everyone is different and has their own needs and, yes, insecurities. Basically, you'll know when you feel ready, Claire. Don't try to rush it. Thank you. I really needed this little pep talk. It's not a problem. And if I ever hear someone saying you're uncute, I'll toss spiders through their bedroom window. Why do I get the feeling she means like 50-foot spiders? Thanks. I never considered whether I'm attracted to women or not, but I think you're really beautiful too. Take a drink, we blushing. You do? Aw, you're adorable, Claire. She hugs me tightly from behind. I know we've only been together a few days, but I think you're a sweet person. I hope whoever you choose down the road makes you very happy. There, hair's done. Where's that mirror? What do you think? I don't look any different? It's because I love your hair the way it is. Oh, Mirari. Oh, you're cute. Okay. Although, later tonight I'd love to give it a cute disheveled appearance too. Oh dear. Oh my. Really? Yeah, take a gulp for that one. Whew. Yeah. Kidding aside, but if you do pick me, I promise you won't disappoint me, and I'd make it a fun, relaxing experience for you. Thank you. So it's time. We're all nervous again. The others are already gathered in the hallway. Blah, 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 blah. Skip it. So, still got all the options open to us. I'm gonna go with Mirari. My eyes dart to Mirari, and she gives me a sly wink, already knowing my answer. I'd like to be with you, Mirari.
Yay!
Yay! I promise we'll have a great time together.
This is a good arrangement.
This is a good arrangement. She'll treat you well, Claire. Mirari can be surprisingly gentle when she's not punching things. I heard that, Aki. That's our cue to give you two privacy now. Keep having a drop and immediately pick up my water for the drinking game. I might need a new bottle. You know, it's a good drinking game. It's good. It's good. You're very hydrated now.
Then excuse us.
Then excuse us.
Take care.
Take care, Claire.
Later.
Later! He's like so happy. Rudy disappears. She grabs my hands and holds them up. I already planned out the whole thing. I promise you'll love it. Think so? If you enjoyed my touch when I combed your hair, well, there's more where that came from. Yeah, take a drink. Yeah. The only thing that I kind of... And it's a super, super tiny quibble is just how femme Mirari is, almost to the point of being infantilized. That's like the only part that I don't like. I, appreciate her being slightly more mature, but that's also a thing for a lot of people, so that's literally just my preference. But I'll be making preparations in your room, so take a bath or whatever that'll help you feel refreshed. Thank you. I do want to point out, this same group of developers is working on a version with a male player character, and so you end up with 3 succubi and 1 incubus, and so I imagine there'll be more variety in terms of, like, personalities and stuff in that one, so, yeah. Woohoo! Do I look okay? I tug the strap of my chemise, then take a deep breath. The bedroom door is open ajar, and I see it as a cue that Mirari's preparations are complete. Can I come in? To my own bedroom? I knock lightly on the door.
Of course.
Of course! I step in. The room is dim, save for yellow candles scattered around on the table and bookcase. On the bed are a few towels, folded and placed behind a fluffed-up pillow. Next to the bed are bottles, a water-filled basin, and a hand cloth organized on the floor. Mirari straightens up and eagerly looks me over. You look adorable. So do you. I thought it'd be fun if I dressed for the occasion, too. And the candles are a nice touch. Wait, they're LED? How surprisingly modern. Remember how I told you sex doesn't always go as planned? Oh my god. So the really hilarious thing is if you choose Aureus, he references this. So, like, there's mythology built up, and it's lovely. Ah, smart move. Have you ever experienced a full-body massage before? No. She takes my hand and guides me to the bed, and we sit on the edge together. That's fine. I thought I could help you feel relaxed with a massage, and you can decide if you'd like to go beyond that. I won't try anything you wouldn't want me to, hon. Thank you. Is there anything else I need to do?
Just lie down and relax.
Nope. Just lie down and relax. I could begin with your shoulders, or I could start with something less intimate, like your feet, if you prefer. Less intimate, like your feet, that thing that people fetishize a lot. Like, a lot. Like, I've looked for reference photos for various things, and for some reason, like various celebrities, you just find a lot of hits from, like, foot fetish websites. Like, they're not even inappropriate, like, not safe for work pictures, they're just pictures of people's feet. Or pictures of people where their feet are visible. It's surprising. It's surprising the number of those that I find for certain people. Like, there are definitely people whose feet are more attractive, and I don't find feet attractive, so I'm like, interesting. Whatever feels more comfortable to you. Then... So we have the option to start with shoulder massage, feet first, or just stop right away. I like a foot rub. Let's go with the feet. A foot massage sounds nice.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. You can keep sitting like so. And this is where the stop button comes in if you ever personally get uncomfortable while playing the game. So she kneels down in front of me, and I raise one foot. She applies some oil to her hands and starts rubbing them together. A light jasmine scent fills the air. Cupping my foot gently in her hands, she begins rubbing the top, then looks up to gauge my reaction.
How does it feel?
How does it feel? Feels lovely. You're an expert at this. Well, there's no real wrong way to do this. It's more paying attention to your lover's cues and feedback than anything. She winks and increases pressure on my heel, sending shivers up my leg. My eyes flutter from the sensation, and I wonder how long my feet needed this treatment. Amazing. I lift up my leg, and her thumbs run down my heel, making circular motions before kneading my arch. I love the sounds you make. Can I nibble you too? Good thing we took a bath, because otherwise I'd be like, you want to nibble my toes? That sounds gross. But yeah, like, again, so we have nibble away, no nibbling, or I'd like to stop now, which, you know, you can, like I said, you can also still do from the stop button. So, but yeah, I took a bath, so nibble away. Sure. Her fingers lightly tug my toes one by one. She looks up at me with a teasing glint in her eye, then carefully bites my big toe. Alright. That is not my big toe. I just want to point out that is very much not your big toe. I can sense my face heat up. I didn't expect the gesture to feel or appear so erotic. Okay. Her fingers keep working my arch while her moist lips suck and nibble my toes and the top of my foot.
So cute.
So cute. She gives my other foot the same treatment, leaving no muscle or spot untreated. Everything about her movements are calm and unhurried. I'll start moving upward now. She squeezes my ankle, pushing upward with a pressured stroke. Whenever her fingers go a little higher, I find myself anticipating more, and I grip the sheets. Seeing my reaction, she giggles, then switches to my other foot, back to its ankle. Clearly she loves teasing. If you'd like, you can lie down and I can massage your whole leg. It'll be easier to in that position. I move to my stomach, which, you know, again, you can stop if you don't want to do that. But yeah, like, where did my mouse go? I don't know. Thus the scene slowly gets stranger. Like, I don't know, foot massage seems nice, and like I said, lots of people like feet. I did not realize how many people actually like feet, but okay. Like I said, we've bathed, it's fine. That's the only thing that really weirds me out about feet is when people do it, like, if they haven't cleaned their feet off, and then I'm like, no, that's gross. But I move to my stomach and make myself comfortable on the towel. I rest my upper body on the soft pillow and hug it close. Mirari sits beside me, and I can hear her rubbing her hands again, presumably with more jasmine oil. Oh, you're never supposed to break contact during a massage. It loses momentum. I'll make up for it. She continues her long, spine-tingling strokes, her thumbs pressing into the middle of my legs while her fingers carefully brush the sides. Easing the pressure near my knees, she then glides her hands all the way from my calf to my upper thighs. It feels like you're getting all the kinks out of my legs. That's the idea. I'm gonna melt into the bed. All the tension and soreness from my daily walks have disappeared, and my legs feel like jelly now. I'm glad. Would you like me to massage your adorable butt, too? He's like, just trying to find, like, a sexy way to say butt, and there is none. There is no sexy way to say butt. I'm just gonna say it. So we can say, this sounds great. I'd prefer a back massage, or I'd like to stop now. There's no, like, visual difference, but there's phrasing differences. So I'd prefer a back massage. I don't know if I'd feel comfortable with that. Maybe a back massage instead?
Of course.
Of course. I'll get all the tension out of your muscles. Thanks. I'm sorry if I'm being a stick in the mud or anything. You're not. It's good to be clear about your boundaries, and I respect them. Yeah, see? Respect. I love this. This is great. That's why this game is lovely. I want you to feel happy and secure, not guilty that you're not enjoying something but too afraid to speak up. She lifts up my chemise and starts working on my lower back, kneading it tightly with her knuckles. Besides, this is your first time. Sometimes you don't even know what you like or dislike until you get there. Be as fussy as you want. I'll do my best to adjust.
You're doing great.
In return, be honest with me, okay? You're doing great, hun. Promise. She fans her hands out like a butterfly and guides them up and down my back. Aw, even your little spine is cute. That's the one that I don't get, like how my spine is cute, but whatever. I feel her lips against my spine and her teeth graze the skin. That feels so weird. Her hands spread out and start to drop along my sides to trace over my hip bone. The feather-light touch causes my heart to beat wildly and my breathing deepens. Whenever she rubs closer to my stomach, I feel a rush of warmth spreading to my thighs. Would you like it if I massaged your breasts? So we can say yes, or I'd like to stop now. I'm gonna bring up one of my content filters here because, like, yeah. Twitch gets cranky if they have an 18+ filter that covers up the nipples, but yeah. So we're gonna continue with yes. I'd love that. Here, I can reach you better if you sit up for this one. I mean, you know, when the boobs are pushed into the bed, it does make it hard to massage the boobs, I'm not gonna lie. I obey, sitting on my knees as she scoots closer behind me. Her arms wrap around me, and she places her hand right below my chest. I can feel my heart beat against her fingers, and she seems content there first. They're not too small or anything.
Don't worry.
Don't worry. Mirari leans against me, and I can feel how soft she is, her front playfully pressing into my back. Her nose nuzzles the outer rim of my ear as she seeks my earlobe. She nibbles the tip lightly, tenderly brushing it against her teeth and lips. She applies pressure, squeezing me firmly without causing any discomfort. The multiple sensations are amazing, and I lean my head back, taking in a deep breath. Feel okay? Wonderful. It makes sense you'd know my body.
I try.
I try. So it's going well. The tiny kisses flutter over my shoulder and travel to the back of my neck, sending more shivers down my body and raising goosebumps on my arms. Finally, I turn, tilting my head for another kiss that she eagerly accepts. Our lips meet firmly, and she cradles me close before we break away.
Would you like to keep going?
Would you like to keep going? So, yes, or I'd like to stop now. Of course, stop button is still up here. Yes, I would. So, there's my cue to bring up the second one. Take the other one down. No, go away. Aha. Mirari pushes the towels away and grabs the pillow, dropping it in its original spot. After removing her baby doll, we both lie down, facing each other on our sides.
There we go.
There we go. We'll start with an easy position. Now, Where was I? Giggling, she cups the underside, then starts traveling down my side, running her fingers along my curves. So we can reciprocate, we can just enjoy stuff, or we can stop. We'll just enjoy it. What the hell? Do. Because it really doesn't change much other than the pictures. So, like, there's comments made. They're cute.
So cute.
If you want to know everything that they're saying, you're gonna have to play it yourself because I don't want to get banned. Do. I'm glad the massage felt this good. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself too. She gauges my awkward expression and giggles. Of course, I'm with you. Still going well. Mirari hugs me close, keeping her touch light as she smothers my sweaty forehead with kisses.
You did great, hon.
You did great, hon. That was intense. I've never experienced that on my own. It's thanks to the lengthy massage keeping you nice and ready throughout. I could tell. She removes her hand from my thigh and licks her fingers. This is like the most hilarious thing to me because watch her face next. What? Your face, look at her, look at this face. She claims she reads romance novels, but she clearly doesn't read that kind of romance. Like, she's like, I read trashy romance novels. No, you don't, because you don't know that this is a possibility. So, like, I'm just saying, like, you're not very well versed. You taste lovely, too. There's comments made about that I'm not gonna read. Now you're just pulling my leg. Perhaps. Maybe you'll remember this later. Oh my god. You're so fun to tease. I know you're gonna have a wonderful sleep tonight. Okay, so I think we're done with that. So, alright. She takes a damp hand cloth and playfully wipes me down, the cool dampness a blessing against my aching, warm body. Yeah, we're go. Once she's done, we both settle into the bed facing each other, my hand in hers. I can still smell the faint jasmine, further relaxing me. Hope you feel a little better about yourself. I enjoyed this, and you didn't disappoint me in the least. Oh, the disheveled hair look is cute on you after all. I use a free hand to at least pat down my bangs. Thank you for making me feel beautiful.
You are beautiful.
Oh, you are beautiful. She giggles and we exchange a small kiss. After that, she closes her eyes and gives my hand a comforting squeeze. Mirari's closeness and warmth is more soothing than any blanket, and I find myself drifting off to sleep as well. And so that's the credits, so we're just gonna... Whoops! That's not what I want to do. I wanted to skip, not save. Same stuff. Cutscene at the end. I'm just like walking along, I guess. I don't know. Oh yeah, if you've randomly run across an unexpected sex scene, that's always kind of jarring. Yeah, no, that's one of the things that I liked about this is like, even if you didn't know what it was right away, you were gonna get it pretty quickly, like, out the gate. That's what you were getting into, and it's super short, and it's still really cute. Like, yeah. Like I said, there's no ending out of this that I actually don't like, except for maybe the calling the cops ending, because it's super boring. But, yeah. 5 attempts? I'm getting better at Mastermind. I pocket my phone as I walk home from university. Although I'm happy with my little victory, it feels hollow since I can't play it with a certain someone. Even though it's been a week after spring break, I still find myself missing Mirari. I wonder if she's punched out a flower recently.
There you are.
Claire, there you are. Mirari? All right, let's take this in for a moment. Look at her. Look at how cute she is. Look at the little outfit. Oh my goodness. Oh, and she's still got like the little flowers that she puts on her horn, except they're in her hair now. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Okay. All right. She envelops me in a tight hug, and it takes me a moment to register that she's right here in front of me.
Good.
Good. I'm so glad I've been able to find you. I've been excited to give you this present. I collected them myself. She gives me a small packet with a crude drawing of a tulip-like plant on the front. I open up the packet and see tiny little seeds. Oh, wow. They won't eat the fence, right?
Of course not.
Oh, of course not. I took note you didn't want any carnivorous plants. It only needs a little sun and sugar water. Right, we couldn't even keep, our dad's plants alive. I don't think we're going to keep this alive, Mirari. I'm sorry. I have no faith in us. Once they bloom, at night they release balls of light that resembles your world's fireflies. I keep one by my bedroom windowsill, actually, so I thought...
It won't be a hassle?
It wouldn't be a hassle, I hope. I promise they're super harmless and similar to your earth flowers. Except for the, firefly thing that I'm sure a roommate is bound to notice. No, I love it! And I promise I'll water them. Is this the only reason you came to see me? She twirls a strand of her hair, then grabs my hand. No? I wanted to see you too. I thought, if you wanted to, we could be lovers. Aww. He's so cute. I enjoyed our little night together, and I'd love to give you more memories. She leans in and we share a gentle kiss. Aww. I like that.
Wonderful.
Wonderful! We should celebrate.
Shall we?
I think it's time for me to get a new baby doll. Shall we do a little shopping? Yes, we shall. Are you buying? True. If we're gonna see each other often, I think I need more than one outfit. I'd love to dress you up in cute lingerie. It'll be a lot of fun. I think something with frills will look super adorable on you. Oh my god, she's gonna dress us up. This is glorious. This is so cute. Sounds like a plan. So that's it. That's where that ends with Mirari. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it with this game. If you want to see other endings, you can download this on itch, or you can just Google Cute Demon Crashers and Sugar Script, and it'll pop up, and you can just download the app for yourself. I have a newer version of the Mac operating system, and I could not run the app by itself. I have to do it through itch, but yeah, I think everybody else should probably be fine. Basically, my version of the Mac OS thinks that RenPy is a virus. So it blocks it, and RenPy is the engine that's used to make this particular visual novel. There's a few engines you can use. RenPy is this one. I couldn't even run it from the terminal. Just trying to execute the code through the terminal, it still wouldn't run. I had to have this emulator, basically. So, with that, I will leave you for tonight. So thank you for coming out. I don't know what I'm streaming next on Monday. I literally have nothing lined up. So you and I will be surprised together, I guess. So until then, catch you later.